Hi you guys, this is Talena Muir with another lesson for the Dot Drawing Challenge. Lesson 4, we are finding focus. We are going on a field trip. Hey you guys, on this field trip we are going to look at how we can arrange things and find the focus in our pictures. So this is a road up on the mountain. This is a gravel road, so you can see how you can change how the composition might look by changing how you look through this viewfinder. Now, this viewfinder is just a piece of paper. I cut a rectangle out of it, and this is how I made it. This is how you make your viewfinder. You take approximately a 4x6, or it could be a 3x5 piece of paper, note card or cardstock. You fold it in half, and about 1/2 inch from the edge, along the folded edge, you cut up until 1/2 inch from the top. Turn your paper, cut again, and then all the way down to the folded edge. Now that you have your viewfinder, let's go and see things. Now, as we look through the viewfinder, I see the main things that I see. If I squint my eye, I see the road, I see the hill, and I see the trees, and there's actually a house up there, if you can see it. And as I move the viewfinder around, it can change drastically what we see. I can create less sky, I can make the road more centered, I can turn the paper, I get it squared up, and that dynamically changes how the composition might look on the paper as I draw it. And what I want you guys to do is go out, look through your viewfinder, and make a few thumbnail sketches. And this is how you do it. Hi you guys, here is a thumbnail sketch. Oh no, it's not that kind of thumbnail sketch. A thumbnail sketch is just a quick drawing. You make a box and you look at what you're drawing and you figure out whether or not the composition would look good. This is not the time to put a lot of details in, just the basic shapes. You could even add some shade if that's what you need. So when you're going out and drawing, make a few sketches and see how that changes your drawing. Here you can see we're up on the mountain and I'm looking around, and if I were to just take my eyes and look around, there would be so much to see. We have the mountainside, and even higher up on the mountainside, we have down in the inlet. But when I look through a viewfinder, I can see how it might look.
Hi everybody, I'm back from the field trip. I had to cut it a little short with 3 kids and a dog at home for the summer. You kind of have to be flexible. But I found some pictures that I can show you what I mean about finding a focal point and also how to arrange your composition. You don't have to focus on landscapes. You can find beautiful pictures in a city or a town. This is a town called Adak that my husband was able to visit, and it's basically mostly an abandoned town. It used to be a military base. But this was a really great picture of an old building, and I just love this line that you can see coming down. It's the perspective line, and this line drawing you down this way. But when I saw it, this was obviously the focal point right here. It's almost in the center of the picture. It's actually 1/3 from the top. Now here's a picture where the contrast is very high. You can see the bright light. This is where the sun is coming down and hitting the water. But the focal point is actually my son right here. He is the dark form that's contrasting against the light of the reflection on the lake. He's also the focal point because this is a landscape, and when there's a person in a landscape, your eye is immediately drawn to them. The horizon line right here is actually in the top 1/3 right along this area of the composition. And then we have this line coming along here, and that's really pleasing to the eye. You can also see that this edge is bringing your eye here and this way. And then again, we have the clouds drawing us down and back to the focal point. I would also encourage you, as you're taking your pictures and trying to figure out your focal point, to get up close. You have a choice on how to draw your composition, and depending on how you draw it, the results could be very different. Here you see a picture of a fence, but taken from this angle, the fence has a whole different feel to it. It's much more dynamic. It's much more interesting. Here's a picture of a clover flower. If I would have taken a picture of a field of clovers, that would have been pretty. But I decided to focus on just this one and the dew that was forming on it. You can see that this picture, the flower is right in the center of the page. And because of the way that everything is blurry in the back and the flower petals are in focus right in the front, it really pops. You can see it right away.
For those of you who are interested in photography, I would really recommend the book Understanding Exposure by Brian Peterson. It's a very good book in explaining exactly what you can do in order to make a great picture. This kind of understanding is great for drawing too. It's not just specific to photography. So go ahead, go out, find some focal points, draw, and have fun.